Welcome back to Match Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. We're going to do a love predictions video for all zodiac signs. We're going to go by each element. We're going to do water, earth, fire, and air. And I will timestamp this for you. And let's see what's coming in. Let me get this light shining here. Okay. So, I'm a psychic medium. I'm not just a tarot card reader. I concentrate on the cards. I don't always have to show my face. I'm confident with my looks, so I'll concentrate more on the cards than being a show off. I don't condone trolls coming in and out of my page. If you do, you will be, if you do any type of copyright stuff, you will be shut down, period. I don't play around when it comes to my stuff. My name, my channel, my links, anything like that. Just keep that in mind if you're coming through here. If you want a personal reading, text me with the number down below and I'll get back at you. Other than that, let's get started. And trolls, your door's on the left. You can exit out. Period. Okay, we're going to do water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What do you see for love predictions for... Oh, actually, this is for August 2025. Water signs, love prediction video for August 2025. Or any other message that comes through. Water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What do you see for water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio? For love predictions or any other messages that might come through. See what this is here. All right, so we got some messages here that you most likely need to know about. First, we have justice. So it looks like you've been waiting on justice, or you might want justice for a certain situation. So it looks like justice is coming in. Do you see how the judge has a sword up? So he's ready to cut the other person. He's ready to say, hey, I'm in control here. I'm the one that makes the final decision. And I am firmly saying that this is going to be your brand new day. Here's the yellow in the background representing brand new day. Colors are very important in tarot because they all mean something. You should never use any other deck but the original deck because the colors explain pretty much the whole card. Okay, so you've got to be able to read the colors as well. And then if you notice, the scales are balanced, which represents fairness for all. So once a judge comes in and makes this decision for you about whatever situation you're going through, things are going to be in a lot more fair for you. Now here we have the hangman in the reverse, which represents stagnation. And the upright, this represents that you're moving up and out into a new direction. But here we have stagnation because it's in the reverse. So all that means is that you need to move forward, especially in the love department. Leave behind what no longer serves you. Leave behind what didn't work. Because new things are coming. Let me show you my cup, y'all. This was given to me by one of my co-workers. Isn't that cute? My co-workers are constantly giving me gifts. So move forward. Again, we have the judgment card, which represents the same thing in stagnation. You're not seeing the true calling of a situation. So here we have the angel. He's blasting his horn to these people that are dead asleep. And he's saying, wake up, pay attention. You're not seeing the true calling of the situation. But what's in the reverse meaning stagnation. Don't stay stagnant. Don't stay stuck. Open your eyes is what he's saying. Open your eyes to what you're not looking at, what you're not paying attention to, what the other person is doing. Open your eyes. Again, you had someone that offered you love, but it's in the reverse. So they might have retracted the love. Maybe something went wrong. Maybe they decided to go a different direction. But it's okay because this card's about to flip in August. It's going to flip around, and then you're going to have new love coming in. Once it flips this way, it's a new beginning. The hope of new love, new life, new children, new beginnings. And not just in love, but in all areas of your life as well. So once you close that door, get out of stagnation, this card will flip and move forward. Okay, always move forward. Leave behind the negative people, the dark souls, the people that constantly in drama with others. And you'll recognize them because they'll be constantly talking and talking and talking about other people. Leave behind those people. You don't need that type of energy in your life. You know, you don't need a show off. You don't need anyone that pretends to be something they're not. Look for people that are real in your life, people that really want to help you out, people that stay positive, okay? Leave behind the dark souls. And that was for water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Next is earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. What do you see for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? Again, I am a psychic medium. I work with spirit. And color is very important. Be careful what colors you use in your house because energies are attracted to colors. You have to be careful with colors because dark colors attract dark spirits. Okay, vibrant colors attract the good spirits. So be careful what, like if you always have gray in your house or black or whatever, then you attract the dark color, dark energies, dark forces. That's not what you want to do because they're hard to get rid of if you continuously use dark colors in your life. Use vibrant colors. Yellow is a very good color to use because that brings in brand new things, positivity. Okay. This is for earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Here we have the Magician in the upright. He is ready to give you a brand new start, a new beginning, and in love because these are cups. Cups represent love. Cups represent new beginnings, love. Then all these cups here are stacked up. This represents love, family, relationships, money, home, jewelry, whatever you want it to be, it'll come in these cups because that's what the Magician wants to give you. He's wearing white, which represents a new beginning. So he wants to give you a new beginning. His feet are firmly planted on the ground, representing everything he says is true. So you do have good luck coming your way. I see that you are in deep thought. You've gone up the hill like the hermit. You're on deep thought and you're thinking about a new start in love, emotion. Wands is love and emotion. So you're thinking about a new start. How do you get there? What should I do? Which direction should I move is what the hermit is saying. But you have the light to light your way. So that means you will reach your goal in those areas. Here we have the Pentacles. This is the Ace of Pentacles. The hand is reaching out from the universe with a giant coin, saying, look what I have for you, a new start in money. So your financial situation is about to explode. It's about to get big. Your bank account is about to overflow. New beginnings. Why? The hand is white. New beginnings in money, in ventures of money, situations. So that's always a good thing. That's coming in. Now, here's the part you have to watch out for. There's someone sneaky in your life. Someone that's promising you everything but giving you nothing. They're not returning what they say they're going to do. They're tiptoeing. They're looking over their shoulder. They're trying to see if anyone saw them steal these swords. Swords are cutting, confining. They're trying to steal your energy as well. They're real big into talking to other people, especially on social media. The tents represent lots of gathering of people, social media. So be careful with this person. Very sneaky. Don't trust the person that's sneaky like that. But they do leave evidence behind. These two swords represent leaving evidence behind, which you will find out the truths. Why? Here is the lure of confirmation. The Hierophant literally is the card of lure of confirmation, which will be confirming truths. He's the high priestess. He's the judge. He's way up there where he can confirm truths. Truths of what is, truths of new beginnings as well. And he's very passionate about telling the truth. Okay, so you will get confirmation on this person and everything else in your life. So be waiting on that because I see great things coming for you as soon as you close the door on the sneaky person. Close the door on the sneaky person that you don't trust. If your instinct is telling you not to trust that person, then most likely you are correct. It's confirming here with the lure of confirmation. All right, that was for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Next, we have fire signs, fiery fire signs. Always be careful with your mouths because your mouths tend to get you in trouble. And that's not an insult. I'm just saying fire signs have trouble sometimes because they spew fire out of their mouth, something they can't help. Something that happens to them naturally. So their mouth tends to get them in trouble sometimes. So be careful. Be diligent on what you say, what you do, how you move about. You want people to gravitate towards you. You don't want to burn people. You don't want people to get away from you because you keep burning them. So be diligent on how you treat others, how you respect others, how you want to move in this lifetime. All right. Show me fire signs for August 2025. That one popped out twice. I'm going to go ahead and pull it. Show me fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, there it is. I see what it's trying to tell me. All right. Sometimes I'll pull more than 4 cards during these. It depends on what Spirit wants to say. Here we have the 8 of swords. Again, swords represent confining, restricting, jailment, mental imprisonment. So this person feels constricted. They feel tied up. They can't move either way. They're blindfolded. They can't see their future. And they're like, why am I in this situation? I have no money. Barefooted represents money. I have no money. I'm stuck. Okay, so your idea is to get unstuck. Move away from this energy. This energy is binding, confining, restricting. If you're around someone that makes you feel that way, it's time to get out. Okay, it's time to get out. I'm so sorry. My camera's moving. Okay. There we go. So, move away from that type of energy. Okay, then we have the Ace of Cups. So this is something beautiful that's coming in for you in love. This is, again, the hand of the universe, new beginning. Wants to give you this cup of love which is overflowing. There's a bird bringing in messages of hope. So what's the hope here? The hope is new beginning. Although you've had turbulence, there's a turbulence here. The love is overflowing. It's going to outweigh the turbulence. So you have someone new coming in your life, perhaps a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is someone new, not someone from the past. Someone new that wants to offer you this cup of love. They're saying, here I come. Are you ready? Because I have a giant cup of love to give you. I'm also seeing baby card here. And for those of you that don't know, a baby is born with a soul, is conceived with a soul. So a baby has a soul at time of conception. Okay, it's already a living being. Even though it doesn't have a heartbeat yet or isn't developed yet, it's just a seed. It still has a soul. So it's still a living human being. For those, someone asked me that question, so that's your answer. All right. Now, again, fire signs, you're going to get a letter. This is a letter through text message, or a message through text message, a letter, a phone call, an email, or something like that. And this could be possibly good news or some type of news that you've been waiting to hear. All right, and you're in deep thought about it. So be looking out for that message. Now, I am seeing the past energy here, which is someone that wanted to have a marriage or maybe build a life with you, but then something went wrong and it went into the reverse. I'm seeing that there was fights, arguments. This is scattered energy. Everybody's fighting for the same thing, but no one's listening to each other. Okay? They're all wearing basically the same color. They want the peace and calm. They want the brand new day, but they're not listening to each other. They're just fighting. So it causes this reversal of the Four of Wands, which is no longer a positive card. It's low energy in love. The marriage is postponed. Maybe you were going to get married, or maybe you had an engagement, but it got cut off, or it's in stagnation due to many reasons, not just the fighting, but many reasons. Could be because the band didn't show up, or the people didn't show up, or the person got scared, got cold feet, or whatever. So I'm seeing many reasons here. But then again, there was some fighting. Okay. So that brings the end of a cycle. That brings transformation. You're moving out away from that which was stagnant. You're trying to get out of it. You're trying to free yourself. You're trying to move forward. The horse is white, representing new beginning. So he's moving towards a new beginning. He's moving out of stagnation. He's stepping over the rubble here, working very hard, trying to get away from it. So that means the ending is coming and you're going to start a new beginning. So maybe that's a good thing for you. Okay. So next we have is air signs. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is for August 2025. What do we see for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, August 2025, in love and any other area? I'm going to pull all of those. So it looks like you have made a decision. It looks like you were in a confining, with the Two of Swords in the reverse and the upright is confining situation. There's lots of turbulence here and you're turning your back to it because you want a new beginning. But you're at a crossroads. You don't know which direction to take. You're in deep thought about it. You're blinded because you can't see which direction to go. So that brings you to a crossroads. But it fell in the reverse for you. That means you have made a decision. You've decided which road to take and you're going to get away from this turbulence. I do see travel. You're going to travel, but travel is in stagnation right now. Keep in mind, we are in Mercury retrograde, full-blown Mercury retrograde. It started on July 17th. Okay, so that means travel is not safe. That means it could bring a car crash or a car breakdown or anything like that. If you don't have to travel, by all means, stay home. But if you have to travel, be careful because you could have any type of breakdown. So take extra things in your car, especially if you're traveling by car. Take extra things like blankets, water, cell phone cords, batteries or flashlight batteries, whatever you have to take, extra food or whatever, because you never know what could happen on the road. And that is a real warning. All right, then we have the Queen of Cups. I see that you're like this queen. You're sitting there, you're thinking about your new beginning. She wants a new beginning, but she's in deep thought about it. She keeps her feelings to herself. You see how the cup is closed. The cup is full of her feelings, but she's not expressing them to anybody else. She's keeping them closed. She's keeping them to herself. She's in deep thought. We see turbulence here, lots of turbulence and depression. So it's time to get out of that. Get out of your mind, open that cup so you can move forward. I'm seeing there was a person that was watching you online or by third-party spying, because this is the card of third-party spying. Pages are messengers of the terror. Okay, this messenger wants to cut. He's carried the sword. He's angry. Look at his face. He wants to cut. Birds in the background represent messages coming through. What's the message? He wants to cut control. So he was spying on you, sending other people to spy on you. And then they would come back and tell him. That's called third-party spying. But now it's in the reverse, meaning the energy has passed. This person has decided to move on. They're like, okay, it's not worth it. I'm moving on, is what he's saying. I'm moving on. So this energy has passed, which is a good thing. You don't need anyone spying on you or, all up in your business. That's why I said don't post everything that you're doing, especially about your life, because not everybody that comes to your page is sincere. Not everybody that follows you wants to be your friend. Some people are only there to damage you or to report back to others. I always set up traps for people because, since I am on social media, I do have some people that try to follow me, come here, but I always set up traps because I'm always aware when someone's trying to deceive me. So I'll set traps for them, meaning I'll put up fake things and let them believe one thing when it's another, especially if they're in my house. I did that recently. Just keep in mind, whenever I do spells or casting or any type of candle work, I keep it hidden. I don't put it in a place where everybody can see it. I keep that hidden, actually upstairs. Now, if it's out in the open, it's because I want the person to see it and I want the person to think that they know what they're doing or seeing, when in reality, it's actually a trap. I know when someone's trying to deceive me because I get messages all the time from Spirit. My elders call me and tell me stuff. So I always know when someone's being deceptive around me. So I usually set traps for them and I catch them in the act. Just keep that in mind. Anything that they try to do, I set it in a way that's reversible, and then they're actually doing it to themselves. Anyway, the Fool is a person that's going on a new adventure. He's packed his bag, he's happy, and he's, just trotting along. He's wearing green and yellow. Again, colors are very important. Green represents peace and calm. So he wants peace and calm in his life, and he's out looking for it. He said, I'm going to search for that peace and calm. I'm going to search for that brand new day. My thoughts are behind me. I'm moving forward. But he's about to fall off the cliff because he's not looking where he's going. He's not paying attention. So he's looking up instead of straight ahead or down. So he's about to fall off this cliff. He wants a new beginning. He's wearing white and having a little white rose in his hand representing new beginning. Even the dog is warning him, saying, pay attention, look out, you're about to fall off the cliff. If you notice, there's a face on the bag saying the same thing. Hey, man, pay attention. But the fool isn't paying attention. He's just going off on his own. So don't be like this fool. Don't fall off the cliff. Don't sign any major contracts during Mercury retrograde because you'll miss a clause in it. And later you'll be looking at it and say, oh, I don't remember reading this. I don't remember this being in the clause. And then you'll make a mistake. So any major contracts that you have to sign, wait till the Mercury retrograde energy passes. And then it'll be safe to proceed in that. All right, that's a direct message to you. All right, y'all, this was for air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I'm going to do one oracle card here for you. Bought this brand new deck yesterday. Angel Answers Oracle deck. It's so beautiful. I love this. I went to a shop here that's actually an oracle shop where they sell oracle cards, and it's such a beautiful shop. Okay, so we're going to pick the first one that popped up, which is Meditation Brings Answers. Look how thick these are. These are very, very thick. It comes with a passage book. Some of them have passages written on the cards, and this one comes with a book, so I'm going to actually read the passage to you. So, meditation brings awareness. Trying to come up with an intellectual answer to your concerns hasn't been successful. That's because the solutions you seek can only be found by going within through meditation and inner spiritual work. You may also gather insights from your nighttime dreams as your subconscious creates solutions for you that are not available in your waking mind. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that you can find answers through meditation. Okay, and I preach this all the time. Meditate to your spirit guides, to the higher ups, to the higher vibration, which is God, of course. God is the highest vibration. And then you have spirit guides, you have ancestor guides, and you have angels. Okay, there's many out there. So meditation, you see how she's meditating, and there's a spirit there, the light is shining, there's angels all around. So meditation brings your answers that you need to all your problems. All right, don't ever move on a problem without meditating first. Don't ever try to find your own solution without praying to God about it first. It's always best when you have something that you need to solve, pray about it first, because God will give you a clarity on it. He'll give you an answer on it. Sometimes the answer doesn't come right away. Sometimes you have to pray more than once, because God doesn't usually work that way. You have to be faithful in your prayer. You have to pray more than once and keep praying. Always thank God for what you have. Thank Him first, because He likes praise first before anything. And don't only talk to Him when you need a prayer answered. He wants you to have a daily relationship with Him. So build a personal relationship with God so He can answer your questions. He can move you in the right direction. All right, y'all. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up. If you want that personal reading, text me, and I'll get back at you. This is Jasmine from Magic Tarot Cards. And Troll, you can take your wiry self out the door. Bye. We leave you in the dust.